Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about huge news that came out from Palantir and what are its implications and what are the implications for the stock price. So welcome back to the channel, and as always, if you like it, please make sure you hit the subscribe button that is down there below. Or if you want to go even further, check out the first link in the description box below where you can support the channel on Patreon from $5 a month and you get access to all the valuations, all the tables that I use in my videos, and you get direct access to me and you get access to my eternal gratitude. So go ahead and check it out. So let's begin with the video. So first of all, when such big news comes out, Palantir price must be going up. Let's see what the stock is doing today. Down 3.77%. What the F is happening? Okay. Anyways, this is just a joke. Obviously, we are just past the CPI number release. We're waiting for pain, basically waiting for the Fed to release that they're going to raise the interest rates by 1%, and that's going to make the growth stock prices go down. And as I've said in countless videos, it has nothing to do with the fundamentals of Palantir. So this is what a buying opportunity looks like, in my opinion, not investment advice. So what is the news? So Palantir was named a leader in AI and ML platforms by an independent research firm. So this is bigger than what it sounds. Let me tell you why. Here is the news. So a leader builder of tier technologies, a leading builder of operating system for the modern enterprise, today announced it had been recognized as a leader in artificial intelligence and machine learning software platforms by renowned research and advisor firm Forrester. We're going to cover this because it's going to be pretty interesting who this company is. So Palantir was among the select companies that Forrester invited to participate in the Forrester Wave AI ML Platforms Q3 2022 report. Palantir was cited as a leader in this research. Palantir's foundry operating system received the highest possible scores in the product vision, performance, and market approach and application criteria. So it's actually nice to see. It's like when Sandy Munro, takes apart a Tesla and then tells you why it's awesome. Obviously, Palantir's platform, that's one of the reasons why it's hard to get investors to invest into it, is that it's very hard to understand. And when we have third-party confirmation that looks at all the competitors of Palantir and they independently look at it, and then they come back and say that after reviewing, I believe it was first 25 companies and then they made it 15, and then they come out with saying that Palantir is the best company of these. It's just nice to see as a Palantir investor, especially on a day when the stock goes down 3.77%. As stated in the report, Palantir Technologies forges a resilient platform for complex critical AI use cases. Reference customers appreciate the breadth of capabilities within the platform, particularly for the security and governance of machine learning, which is critical in many environments. Palantir is a solid choice for companies who have heavy data requirements and want to mix classical ML techniques with deep learning, machine learning techniques to build complex AI solution. That was a mouthful. And the rest is usual PR talk by COO Shyam Sankar. So why is this important? As I talked to you in many videos, Palantir has a really weird go-to strategy where they take a lot of risk and they either, win with a bang or they go out with a bang. But basically they go to the top of the market. They serve, the global 2000 companies and the biggest Western governments. They made their products so it's for, conglomerates of companies, and then they basically force industries from top to bottom to use their products because they create so much network effects and use cases. So if you're doing this strategy, it's very important that the more industries use you, the more of a standard you become, and more of a, more the smaller companies say that, okay, when we grow up, we will want to use Palantir. As I said in many examples, when you have the iPhones and many people say that, yeah, like when it's going better for us financially, we will switch over to MacBooks and we will use Apple products. Palantir is aiming to be this company, whereas all the other competitors, as far as I understand, they're going from this standardized solution that is very cheap and that is not suitable for these big companies. So here is where this company Forrester comes in. Forrester is one of the most influential research and advisory firms in the world. It helps businesses and technology leaders use customer obsession to accelerate growth. Through Forrester's proprietary research, consulting, and events, leaders from around the globe are empowered to be bold at work, navigate change, and put their customers at the center of their leadership strategy and operations. So as you can see, they're a publicly listed company with a very sizable revenue. They have a global presence. And here's the most important thing. Business and technology leaders from around the world rely on Forrester to accelerate ideas, drive growth. As a result of their Forrester's clients span multiple industries and include 31% of the Fortune 1000 companies. So again, this is exactly the companies that Palantir is targeting and wants to serve. And look at this. Among the Fortune 500, Forrester works with 9 out of the 10 banking firms, 9 out of the top 10 insurance companies, 3 out of the top 5 retail companies, and so on and so on. And look at what they do. They do research and they do consulting. And what is their consulting? Fueled by Forrester's consumer-centric research and analytics, Forrester Consulting helps clients implement modern strategies that align and empower teams to deliver a shared vision for growth. So if they have done this extensive research to establish which AI and machine learning solution is the best, guess what they're going to recommend to these people when they hire them? That's right, it's Palantir. And then it basically feeds on this cycle that Palantir goes to the top industry leaders in the company, and then they get used in their conglomerates, and then, you know, they force their suppliers and, you know, the companies that are below to use them. And remember, the biggest thing that we want to fix with Palantir is that it has an easier time to get customers. And the moment a customer steps in the door, they increase by, 130% the next year, and then 130% the next year, and then 130% the next year. So all you need right now to really grow Palantir is lots of customers in and through the door so that this cycle can start. So this news is a lot bigger than what it seems on the surface, because this is a very influential research and consulting firm that consults the companies exactly that Palantir is targeting. And it's a fantastic validation to see their independent research also say that Palantir is the best in the class. This is something that we already knew. So very bullish news, and the thesis is alive and doing well. And if the stock price is going down, it's just a better and better buying opportunity. Keep this in mind, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.